You know what? I'm gonna give you medicine.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Whatever.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Jesus, I've never seen so many people dying at the same time.
Give me experience. Ooh. Oh. There was a door here. I just looked at some blood on the ground. I was like, oh, there's a door here. I'm not sure I've been in here before, actually. I have not, because there's things here to find. I'm in Whitechapel, by the way. I decided to start looking through some of these people's stuff and, well, steal anything useful, but also get hints for people and such. And we'll just rob graves and all those wonderful things. Oh. Oh, hideout. I knew I saw a hideout, I just wasn't sure how to get in here, so okay, this is how we do this. Oh. That's how we do this. Blood addiction. Well, let me actually see it. Blood as addiction. Vampires drink blood. This may be their most specific trait and sinister peculiarity of their condition, if I may say so, but for me this is not the most important characteristics of their diet. What has always fascinated me since I started to study them is the imperative need for blood as they seem to endure. They want it more than anything, and this desire can drive them to expose themselves, and when they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of short trance, an ecstatic epiphany, said to me once of Volkud I interviewed in Moscow. I am convinced this is an essential element to understand the nature and condition of the vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but it offers them ecstasy. Vampires are addicted to blood, all of them. It's part of their nature, and those among the immortals who refuse to submit to their appetite by strength of their will only are never freed from this addiction. Oh, these are from the Primate of St. Paul. Interesting. Did I just run in circles? I did. But that's fine, I wanted to look in here anyway. Oh, there's more stuff in here, I think. I just wanted to get this door unlocked. Okay, it looks like there's another door and a couple other things in here. Oh, where does this go? This might just be like a quick avenue through Whitechapel itself. Where's this at now? Oh, it's up here, which is... Oh! Oh, I know where we are. Okay, okay, cool.
Pay me at last and I'll be jacked. Pay me
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Huh, okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I'm a bit confused, because I thought that the mission over here... It kind of like points to him and her, which is a bit weird. But it's not giving me the option to like give it to him. So maybe that means it's hers?
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
No.
Could this be the scarf you lost, Miss Popper?
It is much more than a scarf to me. It is the only thing that connects me to my family and my country. Thank you so much.
Wait, why did I fail a hint? Why did I fail that hint? Okay, that's weird.
Goodbye, miss.
Alright.
Take care of yourself as best you can.
Ooh. What is happening? Oh, is this what I think it is? It might be. Oh, it's both of them. Oh, please don't let me see actually something bad, though. I really don't want to see something bad.
You still want more from Christina?
When we spent the night together, my wallet went missing.
Are you calling me a thief? I don't have your stupid wallet.
I know you. You're a nice girl. Can't we solve this amicably?
No, I don't think so. And if you think you know me just because we shared the bed together, you're just a lousy and arrogant journalist.
Oh. Interesting. Hi, I wasn't listening into your conversation at all. Not at all. Can I talk to you?
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
No.
Did you steal Clayton Darby's wallet? Tell me the truth, Christina.
Of course I stole it. But I never thought he would come back to look for it.
Why did you do it? He seems to trust you.
For a time I thought he was different from other men. In the end, he just wanted to sleep with me. Same as the others.
Huh.
Perhaps Clayton is different. Maybe you two should talk. A conversation couldn't hurt.
I know what I am and what people call me. I sleep with men for money. If I can accept that, why can't he? No. My future is with the ones I love, not with Clayton Darby.
The ones you love? The money you stole is not for you, then?
My brother is still in our hometown in Romania. I am the only one who can buy him a ticket to England.
Oh. Okay, well, except for the hint we lost, that's everything on here then.
Tell me, Christina, is it worth risking your health and your life for your brother's safety?
He's the only family I have left. I had to leave Romania without him. I can't be happy until he is near me again.
Aw.
I understand your concern. I spent many months away from my family when I served on the front line in France.
Every time I write to him, I fear I won't receive an answer. It kills me to know he is still there.
But what about your life, Christina? Are you so worried about your brother's survival that you'll risk your own?
You think you know it all because you fought in the war. But my brother is no soldier.
I know. We all understand the risks to soldiers, but we don't necessarily recognize the civilian casualties caused by these conflicts.
Yes, wars are decided by rich men who will never take the risk of being shot, raped, or maimed.
Does your brother know what you do to earn the money to bring him here?
Don't be simple, of course not. And he must never know. Everything will be different once he is here with me.
You are a tough woman, Miss Popper. I admire that.
Each time I was going to give up, I would look at that scarf my brother gave me. It gave me enough strength for another day. And then, I lost it.
Okay.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It
I can give her
depends
some
on
medicine.
the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Okay. He needs medication too, and I got some medication for him.
I don't know what. Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Tell me, Clayton, do you really think this young woman stole your wallet?
Christina. Yes. I recently met her. A nice girl, despite her questionable conduct.
How exactly did you meet Christina?
During my investigation, I offered my hotel room to her to rest and get away from the street.
And what happened?
The next morning, my wallet and my watch had disappeared. I suppose that's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
Oh, we lost that hint.
If you are going to sleep with a lady of the night, Clayton, I would advise you to be cautious.
I can't really be mad at her, though. She's just trying to survive. She doesn't have many options.
Do you know that Christina is hoping to pay for her brother to travel to England in the near future?
I see. No, she didn't tell me that. But that explains many things.
Do you believe she will ever see her brother again?
As long as the war rages in Europe, I'm afraid her chances of seeing her brother again are slim to none.
Was it wise to become so intimate with a woman you were supposed to interview, Clayton?
Maybe it was. But I have learned to look for the inner truth and beauty in people.
I apologize. I didn't mean to be rude. What can you tell me about this woman?
She is very sensitive. So nostalgic about her country. I saw her cry once because she'd lost a precious souvenir from her homeland.
What was it?
A scarf her brother gave her before she came to England.
Oh, we already did that. That's it.
Do
Medical
you need
checkup.
assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of
Weirdo.
harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Okay.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed.
I don't think I can
I
finish
am
this
only
mission. I think
driven
it
by the
bugged out
thousands
on
of
me.
innocents I save
but-
each night.
Yeah.
Why did you send...
I sent him on a...
You sent...
Well, okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I can't finish his quest. It's just bugged. It sucks. Because I wanted to, but oh well.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Alright. Nothing else I can talk to him about.
Goodbye,
Guess that's it
young
then.
man.
I won't end up another...
Oh. Oh. Oh, he's blind.
All right, time to make some more of that miracle stew. Where is the burner?
Oh, this is,
Ouch, shit. Ow.
this guy's related to the guy, to the girl
Chlorine.
selling that stuff out.
The next batch
In
will
front.
be a little less miraculous, that's all.
He's blind. Oh. Yes, he is blind. This is the guy that we knocked on his door before, but he wouldn't talk to us. Okay. Interesting.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Well, if you're friends, why are you doing this? I'm a bit confused by all that, but okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Sure.
Not like people entering our house, you see.
Oh.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even
Ooh.
my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Oh wow, we're actually in his house.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Oh, okay, yeah.
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, You should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody, frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Aww. I think that's all I have to say to him.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
I was like, can I take things? I guess I can. Oh, so this is their house. And that's locked. And these are windows. Dear Mr. Peterson, it's my duty to inform you of your refusal to accept your applications for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent in our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it's also my duty to point out the policy of our company which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and the Finch and Harper intend to reward first candidates who pass a small inquiry we'd like to conduct about the future employees. You have my deepest sympathy and may God be with you and your family. Ooh. Interesting. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guard of Prewen, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Oh, that's good. I came in here.
It's locked, all right.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Don't mind me. Well, I guess I'll be going then. Okay, so I noticed something. There's a very good spot right here for watching things, which means we may get to watch things. So I'm gonna guess that at some point, yeah, actually right now. This is happening. It's gonna come up here and we're gonna see things and we're going to learn them. There we go. We're here for learning.
So you only hurt people because you care about me? Is that it?
Don't be such a brat. I do what I must to provide us with food and medicine, that's all.
Mum would never have let you bully an old friend like Mr. Lewis. Shame on you.
Harry, I'm your father and I love you. But don't you ever speak to me like that again.
What? You're gonna beat me too?
Jesus. Give me patience.
Ooh. Complicated relationship. Yep. They sure do have a complicated relationship. Do you have anything to say about this?
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
I thought he might have something to say about it since they're related. Oh, here we go.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Huh.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.